Hi, do you guys have students who have a hard time holding a pencil? Whether it's due to developmental delays, reduced grip strength, different disorders such as a nerve injury, carpal tunnel, muscular dystrophy, or cerebral palsy, or even just the use of a cast on their hand that can restrict movement between their thumb and their forefinger. Well, this can make a lot of common writing and drawing implements accessible to them using a common household object. So, we have a ACE bandage that we are going to be using as our assistive technology. We will show you how it can be utilized with a pencil. So first you roll the pencil in the ACE bandage, creating a very thick pencil grip. It can take a couple of tries to get right, but after you've done a couple, it's relatively quick and easy to do. This can be utilized in many different ways. The ACE bandage grip is much wider and girthier than a regular rubber pencil grip. They are also reusable, they last longer, and they are, again, much thicker. So for example, in a writing class, students who are having issues developing their grip strength can use it to help control their pencils so that they can still learn how to write out letters. In math, they can use it to draw things like graphs. It can help them feel more independent in these courses. This can also be utilized in classes such as history and the social studies, because I just said that, social studies, because it can create an opportunity for these students to be able to fill out their own tests and quizzes. So again, a lot of the issues with regular pencil grips is that they are not wide enough, and the ones that are wide can be relatively expensive. For example, this student who is using this pen has to hold it very precisely, and we're putting a lot of pressure on their fingertips and also making the space in between their forefinger and their thumb narrow and strained. This is not an issue with the wider ACE bandage makeshift grip, because it is so wide that all the pressure has been redistributed to the joints in the wrist and the main knuckles, as well as the palm of the hand, where the muscle groups are bigger and easier to control for students who are still learning how to write. Also, if a student has a cast, it can block their ability to fully close their hand. So they wouldn't be able to use a writing implement like the student that is using the pen. They would need to either have someone else write their test answers for them, or just not write them at all, which could be problematic in a classroom setting. Students who have cerebral palsy can sometimes be injured by sharp items or items that are too hard or abrasive. A lot of pencil grips that are easily accessible are not as soft as a ACE bandage wrap because they are made of hard, durable plastic, which is great for some students, but not for all students. And this can cater to many more students. It's soft, it's safe. If a student accidentally grips it too hard, the pencil will not break or shatter. It also protects their hands from splintering and bruising in the case that their muscles contract too quickly. It's also transcendent as far as subject matter goes. You can use it in an art class, for example, because the size varies. If you unwrap it, which is another great feature because you can reuse this. So especially in an art class where there isn't a lot of a specific assistive tech to help art students, this is a great option because you can use it on many things such as paintbrushes, markers, carving tools for ceramics, wood carving tools for a woodworking class, even pen styluses for graphic design courses. Right now, we are wrapping up a very thin paintbrush, which is great for detailed artwork, but requires a lot of fine motor skills to hold and to control comfortably. Using this grip, it allows the student to access the paints and the paint brushes and be able to create art like all the other students in their classroom using the same materials. Being that it's size adjustable, it can also hold larger objects like markers. Just simply unwrap and place the desired object into the bandage and then roll it like a little burrito of assistive technology. Now that it's wrapped nice and snug, the cap can be removed, the item can be held, and the student can begin to use it. This is also helpful for things like highlighters, because highlighters are thick and you do not find many different pencil grips online or in stores for them. This is a great option because it's customizable and can adapt easily to any kind of classroom or any kind of tool. Another great thing about this product is that, again, it is easily findable. Finding many of these thicker, softer pencil grips can require long online ordering processes, extensive hunts in stores, in which case you may find some that are overpriced and not as good, and they're not reusable and they'll break down faster. ACE bandages, because they are used usually for people with injuries who play sports, are very durable, very wearable, can take a lot of friction and a lot of use while still remaining both soft and strong. These items are also available at mostly every Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, or Target. Also, if you need one in a pinch, any school nurse will usually have a couple lying around. So you can go ask them for one and they can provide you with one if you're doing a project that requires one immediately. So, as you can see, this is a great product for students. It's a great resource for teachers. These cost around $2 to $3 a piece. a student can use them multiple times. Many of them come with Velcro, but even the ones that do not, you can use something as simple as masking tape to secure it, or even a rubber band or hair tie. Really, it's all about making do with the things that you have. And this is a great option for all of your students who need this type of assistance. Especially if a student comes in one day and their arm is broken and they cannot use their hand fully. This is a great option because you don't have to have a ton of pre-planning to find it. At the most, it would take you is a day to go find one at a local Walgreens. But luckily, the school nurse may have some, so you don't even need to go there. You can just go to the school nurse and boom, you're in business. Your kids are writing essays and papers. Some of the downsides of this product include students who have no use of their hands would not be helped by this. This really only works if your motor skills have allowed you motion in your wrist and some motion in your hands. You don't need to have all the fine skills, but you do need to have basic grip strength and range of motion for either your elbows or your wrists. Another downside is that you have to put them on and off. And wrapping them takes more time than just sliding a pencil grip onto one. But the time sacrifice is much worth it if you want your students to learn and to be able to participate in most classes. There's not a lot of assistive art technology. Because art classes aren't really seen as important, which is a whole nother rant. I'll get to that a different time. Anyways, back to the subject. It's not really a thought about thing about how to allow students with different physical capabilities to use different types of thin paintbrushes, thick paintbrushes, carving tools, pencils, pens, colored pencils. This is a great option for them. Art is a great form of therapy and self-expression. It creates a sense of independence and of exploration in your students, and no one should be limited by their physical capabilities or financial situation into being able to doing art. So they should all be able to have equal access to this wonderful medium.
Teacher, I can't finish my assignment.
Why not?
I broke my wrist and I can't pick up my pencil.
Oh no. How about you switch to your other hand?
But I'm a righty. I can't write with my left hand.
Oh no! What are we gonna do? She can't grip her pencil. Her cast is inhibiting her from holding her pencil. If only there was some sort of device that we could make the pencil thicker with that would help you grip it, you know? If only. I have an idea.
She has an idea.
I have this ace bandage.
Ooh.
Now say, but man, I already have a cast.
But I have a cast.
No.
I don't need an ace bandage.
Not for your hands, silly. For the pencil.
My pencil?
Your pencil.
Pencil's not broken. My wrist is.
Watch and learn.
Ooh.
So, I'm gonna take this pencil and the ace bandage and I'm gonna wrap it tight, like a little burrito of knowledge.
Burritos.
Knowledge burrito. And secure it with the Velcro. Try this.
Ooh, I can grip that better.
Yeah, because now you're using the interior muscles of your palm rather than putting all the pressure on your fingers. How are you doing? Look it, she's doing her math homework already. Isn't this wonderful? See, a lot of students can have issues with holding their pencils when they have a cast or if they have a fine motor skill disability. But this simple, easy fix can help any student be independent and write on their own, no matter what's happening. Don't you feel better now that you can write on your own?
Much better.
Yeah, now she doesn't have to worry about missing her test or about missing her homework. She knows that she has an option. And I'll make sure to tell your art teacher all about this so therefore you can finish your painting in class today.
That would be
Because
great.
this can work on paintbrushes too.
Really?
It transcends all subjects. And you can use the same ace bandage all day. Why don't you just, take it with you and maybe a friend or your teacher can wrap up your implement for you. And you can use it.
I will. Thank you.
You're no problem.
Oh, hey! This looks awesome. How are you doing on this?
I'm doing good.
But oh no! What did you do to your wrist? Did you break it?
Broke it in cheer practice.
Oh my gosh. Have you given any thought about how you're gonna finish your project?
Well, my math teacher said I could use this.
Oh, but you already have a cast.
No, I need to wrap it. Can you wrap it around my marker?
Wrap it around your marker.
Yeah, to help me grip better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
So I'm just... Oh.
And then
It's
use that
making
Velcro thing to secure it.
It's making this a lot thicker. Are you sure this is how you
Well,
want
I can't grab very well, so it'll be helpful. And then if you guys take that cap off for me, I kind of can't do that either. Thank you.
Oh, I see. It's making the tool thicker so that you have an easier time gripping it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Today's assignment was flowers.
Yes.
So I'm gonna draw
That's beautiful.
a flower.
Oh my
'Cause,
gosh.
I can draw.
Now, you're also going to have to paint this. Do you think we could also use it on the paintbrush, or is it just for the marker?
Well, you can use it on the paintbrush. You're just gonna have to rewrap it so it's thinner.
Oh.
Because I had it on a pencil earlier in math class.
Oh, so you can use it for lots of things.
Yeah.
Well, let's try it.
It's durable, cheap, affordable, and reusable.
I think we have these in the nurse's office.
That's where I got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how convenient. Let's see. Wow, this is a lot thinner, so it's gonna take a little bit more pressure. But I see it's working.
Hopefully. Or
How's
else I
that?
won't be able to use my assignment. Let's
It's
see.
amazing that now you can do any subject. You can succeed in all subjects now.
It's gonna be a rainbow. Pretty rainbow.
Wow, I'm really glad that you didn't give up. And we figured out this assistive technology to help you so that you could keep on going with your projects.
Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome.
Maybe I'll draw a heart. You know,
Wow.
this is blood ink after all.